Welcome. This video is just going to show you the basics of using your new Gmail, which is the new school email. Now you can get to it two ways. You can just go to gmail.com and sign in with your Belmar account, which will bring you right to your inbox. Or you can go to the Google Apps for Belmar Start page, and there's a link to that in your desktop, and sign in there, and your email will be one of your choices. Now, a few things that we need to look at when we first move to Gmail, because it handles email a little bit differently than some of the different solutions that we might have used in the past. First, one thing you might have noticed is instead of it saying "re" every time somebody replies to you, you get what's called conversation view, so you have everybody all in one. If you wanted to turn that off and go back to the old way of looking at it, you just click on the little gear up in the top right and hit Mail Settings, and you would hit Conversation View Off and Save Changes. Now you see that gives you a big string of "re" all in that one conversation. So for some people that's easier to look at and it's easier to keep track of, and for other people it's easier to look at just having the one conversation all in one. So you put in Conversation View back on, puts those 22 messages in one thread, and you would just click on each one to look at it. Okay, so if you wanted to organize your inbox, because I know you get a lot of emails, so if you wanted to keep it organized in case you need the email later, there are what are called labels. They're similar to folders, and they're over here on the left. So I'm going to check one, and then I'm just going to move it to the library label. Now, if I want to do that, I could also click on the email itself, hit Move To, and then go to the correct label. Now I'm thinking with this one, I might want to put it in, say, Human Resources folder or something like that. Now if I look over here, I don't have a Human Resources folder, so I would just hit Create New Label, type HR, and then I could just check and move it there. And that works fairly easily, and you can just click on each of your labels. If you wanted to search for something, you just type here, and you can type in the person you're looking for. If I wanted to look for everything that I'd gotten from Mr. Hallman, for example, it'll show me quickly everything I've gotten from him, any documents that I'm working on with him, any conversations that we're both a part of. Okay. If you wanted to write a new message, you hit Compose Mail. Now, because we're part of this is specifically for Belmar, if you start typing someone's name, it'll start bringing up a list of options. This is everybody with an H in their name is part of Belmar. So and if you keep going, it'll narrow it down. See, HAN, there are just two people. And you can just click on it that way. Again, CC is just you send a copy to somebody else. BC is a blind copy. So if I wanted to email 6 people, but I was just showing the first one, I could put their other names here. So for example, if I put a BCC to staff, when you receive the email, it would just show Ms. Hannah's email address. It wouldn't show everybody else's. So that's how the blind carbon copies work. Okay, and then if you wanted to look at any other settings, they're all under the gear here, and there are a lot of things that you can do there. We're not going to get into all of them in this video, but if you wanted to, if you select a picture whenever you send an email, it'll show your picture with it. If you wanted to add a signature, so for example it could say reading specialist or math teacher or whatever your position is, you could add contact information. That could all go right there. I chose to use pictures to where I am online. If you go on vacation and you want to send people a message whenever they send you, like, I'll be back next week, you would just write that here and it'll start sending. And you would just hit Save Changes whenever you're done. So that's really the basics of Gmail. There's a lot more powerful things that could be done, but that is the basic features that we have.